Yep, people will find it. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing better than I was earlier. Um, Hello. I was supposed to have a meeting today, but I'm doing a 15-day cleanse, and I stupidly took it last night, before I went to bed this morning. And so by the time my meeting I was supposed to be there at like 4:20, 10 minutes early, and there was no way. So I just rescheduled. I rescheduled, so. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? So I want to I want to read y'all something. I'm good. Good. Oh, good. I'm better than I was. I'm kind of iffy now, but hey. What the hell is this? Oy vey. It's a very long story. If you'd like, you could go to YouTube, look up name Heather McCord. It will uh show 100 and some odd videos that were recorded of my lives and posted without. Yeah, I'm still like nah. So someone just can't seem to learn her lesson. Mind you, I should probably let her know that I'm waiting for a phone call from the youngest brother. Yeah. So, I suggest she stops. But that would take common sense. So y'all remember the essay that was written? Well, they deleted that. Funny how I take screenshots of everything and still have it. April 3rd, 2025, 10:41 p.m. This Heather McCord is beyond unhinged. This is for sure a money grab situation, and it's disgusting to do this to Tanya Michelle's family. This woman needs to be looked into on a criminal level. She also claims to be a child of the Illuminati. No, you see you next Tuesday. I was bought by them. Get it right. Of course, the boy that cried wolf. Hello. Things like I just read on a blog about Tanya Michelle Williams. Doesn't seem to grasp the concept, any of it, that the only person she's making look really bad is her. I mean, I've done the age progression with the girl in the red dress. It's her. You should really, really Stop, because I'm going to be telling your brother everything. You know, the one that doesn't know yet. Including the suspicion of the mom. Which then he will tell his dad. I mean, it's so weird because now he has a picture where he's clean shaven. And I downloaded it to my phone. And I looked at a picture of her side by side, and holy shit. Same color eyes, same color hair, same nose, same chin. The only one that needs to be looked at on a criminal level between me and Arizona is her. Yeah, the real Heather. Yes. It's a very long story. You could go watch the YouTube videos, the 100+ videos of lives that were recorded and posted. I have been dealing with this for months. I'm waiting for my DNA test to come back, but um yeah, I look like the family. I look like the age progression. You know, I know somebody that used to say that. I had the test done on January 9th, no, January 17th. That was the Friday before Martin Luther King Day. I'm going alright. I know. They've said a lot of things. They're making it worse on them. They just don't seem to, you would have to have common sense to realize that. And to continue with the shit like it's going. It'll come back when it comes back. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens the way it's meant to. Because even if I do a ancestry DNA test, I still have to wait for the other one. So it's, there's no point really. What do you mean, who is them? I did some broccoli before I came on here, so bear with me. Ow. Ouch. You gotta be a little more specific when you ask that, because that could mean... Yeah. Hello, Gidget. Yeah. I'm alright. Feeling a little better than I was. I had to reschedule a meeting that I was supposed to have today because I wasn't feeling good. Well, I did a DNA test I'm waiting on DNA test results about my identity. Now, I've been doing the 15-day cleanse, so I'm like, that might have something to do with it, along with the fact that I guess I haven't been eating like I should have been. So, and working out and well, I'll show you. Back right before Halloween, someone came in my life and said, "Oh my God, you're my long-lost sister named Tanya. You were kidnapped." Long story short, that's most likely the real Heather, that her family replaced her with me, and her great-grandparents were the top dogs of the Illuminati, Sister of the Eastern Star, yeah, Masons, all that crap. So, this is Tanya. Okay? This is the age progression. Now, I don't know, why do you think I did a DNA test? Excuse me. Yes. I mean, it's not like I look like the grandmother. I didn't know until right before Halloween that there was a possibility I wasn't me. I mean, I had a feeling, but I didn't even know, and then I chalked it up to someone who was no heart, no soul, and then some. Tanya's grandmother again. Looking like the woman that sold me. Ain't it great? So, evidently, this is Tanya's dad. Yeah. Um, he passed away, and I don't know. I've been told that the mother's still alive, but then I've been told that she passed away, so I don't know. But this is Tanya's mama. And then this is a picture of me in high school. I look just like Tanya's mama in this picture. Yeah, the grandmother, that was his mom. So, I talked to someone that is related to a family member of Tanya's. Not to mention the dad failed part of the lie detector test. And both are deceased. I'm hoping that, I don't even know what to hope at this point. You thought I moved on what? It's just a waiting game right now. Tool Mom, you said you thought I moved on. I've been alright for the most part. I'm not feeling all that great right now. You know, Tool Mom, you know what's funny? Trade places with me. Go through what I've gone through. Okay? And then I want you to be sitting there waiting for a DNA test results and have the memory as I have. Okay? Walk a mile in my shoes and then we'll talk. Until then, shut the fuck up. Are we clear? Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? You know, Tool Mom, I got a great idea. Since you don't know how to scroll on and you think that this has any effect on you whatsoever, which I'm pretty positive it doesn't, you could kiss my grits, but bless your heart for trying to, I don't know what you were thinking you were going to accomplish, Bonnie, but, goodbye. Yeah, like, oh, the past, and yeah, it's the past, but you know what? You can't, like, nobody could tell me how I'm supposed to feel, or how I should feel. Unless you go through it, you don't know. I'm just supposed to move on from the fact that I'm going, like, this is just the beginning. I do the best I can and deal with it the best I can. Like, shit like that irritates me. And I can't help that. Um, I started having memories, so yes, I do have memories. I have memories of the day I was taken. I have memories of where I was kept, how I was transported. There's a lot of memories I've had, and from what I've been told, things I don't remember are far worse than what I do remember. So I deal with it as it comes. Um, Not to mention I'm dealing with, obviously, her still, you know, and others, and it's like you're blaming the wrong fucking person. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here tonight. I am kind of tired, and I'm not quite feeling all that great. But yeah. So I actually had a meeting set up today with a modeling agency, but I had to reschedule till next week sometime. Good night. There's reasons why I stopped coming on here every day because I gotta deal with what I gotta deal with, but, some people, one in particular, thinks that her like this is a soap opera. She gets her shits and grins kicks out of this shit, and I don't get it. You know? Friday I have a thing that I gotta go do this. It's a makeup testing thing. Kind of like when I was a haircut model, I guess. Only different. You know. She's doing better. She's doing a lot better, actually. Um, her son is here a lot. He's cool. Him and his wife and their kids are here a lot, so I get along with all of them. I'm doing alright, for the most part, as well as can be expected. I'll sit here and wait for DNA test results. Well, Jennifer, 0 followers, 0 following. Who are you? School's going good, yeah. How next term I get to do U.S. history, my favorite subject. So, Jennifer, who are you? You have 0 followers, 0 following. I'm guessing you're an account that I blocked tonight, so. Uh-huh. You have no followers and you're not following anybody. Come on now. I think it's funny. I know who you are. No, it's all good. So, Jenna, see, here's the thing. I start blocking people when I get suspicious of anyone. Like the fact that I blocked someone recently with the username of MBMe. Lived in Missouri. So, have a day, Jennifer. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna put up with this shit, you know? Like you got the wrong one. I'm alright. I'm elevated at the moment, so it's good to be elevated. Like, And I don't care who gets mad. You get mad and say, bitch, you got glad in. If I block you, there's reasons I block you. Nothing, just same shit, different day at this point. Still waiting for my results. Not feeling all that great today. I think that 15-day cleanse thing might actually be taking a toll on me. I don't know. So now I'm like, do I continue it? Do I just stop it? I don't know. Also the fact that the last time I worked out, it was like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. But the reason is because I tried working out again, and when you do, I don't know if you saw the video where I was using the ab machine. I did 200 of them that day. And then on top of the 200 on there, I burned 1,250 calories. I haven't been able to work out since because my lower right part of my stomach hurts really bad from it. See, I pushed myself past the point where I shouldn't. And I guess the reason is because it's the one thing I have control over. So that's, yeah. So the day I tried doing it, I did two. I'm like, oh God, I can't do this. And then I tried doing the vibration plate, and, it vibrates your abdomen and everything else. So that didn't work either. So I haven't really been able to do any working out or anything for the past few days because I basically injured myself. I pushed myself beyond what I'm supposed to. And it's because I think the reason is because, basically being brainwashed into believing I never did enough and that nothing I did was ever good enough, so I had to keep pushing myself, and trying to, I did everything I could, because I don't know if this is going to make sense, or maybe it sounds stupid. It's kind of stupid now, I think. All I wanted was for them to tell me they were proud of me. And I did everything. I would push myself and push myself and push myself. And to the point where I would, the last full-time job I had, I worked retail. I worked at a retail store, and I had to quit because the doctor said that if I didn't, it was going to take my life from working so much, because I thought I had COVID because I worked 14 days straight. And most of those days by myself, and some of those days she had me volunteer, so I didn't have COVID, I was just exhausted and overworked. So that's the only time I was told that they told me they were proud of me, was I basically almost, take myself out by working so hard. Oh, shit. God damn it, I gotta watch this again. Fucking start crying, then forget I'm wearing fucking makeup and shit. Jesus Christ. So that's why I push myself so hard. And like, my house is always clean, spotless basically. I never have any dirty dishes or anything like that because of how I had to live. Um, I did everything. And trust to believe when I say I did everything, I did everything. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I do. So yeah, I kind of injured myself and put myself out of commission, so to speak, for a few days. Probably, I'm hoping I feel better tomorrow. And like, sometimes I know that I need to not do anything and just sit around, you have those days where you have no energy and you're just so tired and exhausted and you just don't feel good. But, and that's when you take your time and you rest, right? I don't have a heating pad. I don't, whenever I do that, I feel like I'm being lazy. And quite honestly, I don't know how to relax, so. Oh, not to mention I only have 4 hours of sleep. That's why when I was in Florida, I would go to the gym 3 times a day. I'd walk 2 miles on the treadmill every time, and then do the weights and everything, 150 to 100 pounds at 100 count of each thing, 3 times a day. I didn't lose weight, but I lost inches. I'm learning as I go, you know. Hey, like when I get things for myself now, I don't feel guilty. I used to feel guilty for buying myself anything. You know, that's how I was made to feel. Man, they really did a number, didn't they? They really did a number on me. I've been thinking a lot about school and everything, and I'm not sure I'm going to continue much longer. Um, with all this going on, because I still have like a few years left before I would graduate, and so, and quite honestly, shouldn't I be doing what I wanted, like you're supposed to follow your dreams, right? Yes, I'm good at criminal justice and that. I am book smart. I'm also very street smart. So don't get it twisted. I'm both, which is a dangerous combination if you think about it. Um, but that's not my dream. Well, I'm in school for criminal justice, and with what's going on with me, I don't know. Um, I just, it's not my dream. Hello. Truth is, I love singing and I'm good at acting and modeling and how Bobby Finaro said I have presence. So what I really would like to do is be in the entertainment business. So I'm still deciding, but I might do another term, um, just to see if I want to keep going with school or not. That way I don't drop out and decide there was a mistake. You know what I mean? So I'll probably give it another term and go from there. But besides, I actually really like American, U.S. history. From what I'm told, I'm a natural when it comes to modeling. Um, that group keeps the elite children. They want the elite children. Hey. I've always wanted to be a singer. I never imagined modeling, but it seems that is like the past 2 years. Those are the signs of beginning is the entertainment business, modeling. I don't even know how this modeling agency got my email address at all because I like because I called and I talked to the one of the guys there and I'm like, you didn't need to reschedule, and he's like, oh, okay, just yeah, you gotta go on the website and like you did before. It's like, okay, and in my mind I'm like, I didn't go on the website. I had an email. you know. So that's how that was the appointment I was supposed to have today. Hello. Um, my Friday it's testing foundation, like a new foundation or makeup product that this company came out with. So I'm going Friday to do that, and then I get $100 gift card for their company, which is good. I could use some new foundation. You know, that's one thing I'm out of. So, foundation and black eyeliner. I used my Global Copra um, liquid eyeliner today. So yes, I was all looked really good and everything, and then yeah, had to reschedule because I'm not feeling good. But it's okay because I will look better than I did today. Maybe. I also have to make a video about this hair mask conditioner stuff. I used it yesterday, and I let my hair, I did my leave-in conditioner, that's all I used. So, I washed my hair, and then I did the hair mask thing, and then just my leave-in conditioner. And let's see if I have a picture. I think I took a picture. Let me show you what my hair looked like. Okay, so if I could flip the fucking thing. This is what my hair looked like after air drying. So this is the problem with curly hair, because it's always like, So yeah, that's what my hair looked like after I used the product. It is nice and soft, though. So yeah, it was soft. Today just didn't want to do what I wanted it to do, so I just straightened it very quickly. And, I'm not going to straighten it next time. Next week, I'm going to do the whole curly thing and try and make it work. Because my hair is naturally curly, it's better if they meet me where I have curly hair and not straight hair, right? So there's no surprises if they do sign me. There won't be any surprises when I come in for a photo shoot. My hair is curly, So there's not much we can do with the curly hair. I used to get when people would say that, ask me where I would get my wig, I thought they were being rude. So I didn't realize how many women actually wear wigs. I had no idea. Because my hair is real. I didn't realize that many people wore wigs. And how many people actually think my hair is fake. It is a wig. Yeah, my hair's real. It's very real. So you can't. Very, very real. And very naturally curly. Well, thank you. But it's expensive to take care of. Because unlike most people, shampoo and conditioner from a grocery store, and that doesn't work. I have to get the expensive shit for my hair. But I do like this all natural. I do like this all natural shampoo conditioner I got off here. It was a sample I got. So it's all natural and no harsh chemicals in it and that. So that's what I use now. So yeah. It smells like peppermint, like a candy cane. And that hair mask stuff smells really good too. Do you know? I don't I don't even use hair products anymore. I just like maybe the leave-in conditioner and that's it. Just like skin products, I don't use those. Um, well, thank you. It's in I have the link in one of my videos. I'll pin the video. Um, so you could just go to my page, go to the video, and the link is in it. It's really good shampoo conditioner. It's all like I said, smells like candy cane, and it's all natural ingredients. There's no harsh chemicals in it. Hello. All you gotta do is, you could straighten your hair. Um, Mine's just extremely curly. I just showed you the picture. When I say curly, I mean curly. My curls are all natural. I don't have to curl my hair. A lot of times sometimes I'll put my hair up in a ponytail and that, but it's like, for some reason, my head is pretty sensitive, and I get migraines very easily. I'm doing all right. I'm I'm elevated. I did some broccoli before I came on here, so I'm doing all right. Except for the most part, I've been feeling a little bled today, but so much so I can't even remember what the fuck I was looking for. Not what I was. Open, bitch. So let me show you what I mean by curly. I think I have the picture on here. Yeah, I know I have the picture on here. I think I do. No, I don't. That's weird. Hmm. I'll have to find it. But it gets they used to call me Shirley Temple, because the curls I have are naturally like Shirley Temple did. I get the natural Shirley Temple curls. Go figure. You know, it's funny, even Frankie thought my hair was fake. I think Frankie thought my hair was fake at first, too. Till he got the jewelry caught in my hair. Or till he touched it, that he realized, knew it was real. Um, yeah. So how is everybody doing? Yeah. Oh. That fucking nail glue stuff with the UV light glue that I got didn't fucking work for shit. So, but you know, I don't know when these are gonna come off. Two did earlier, so probably a day. I'll probably have these on for maybe a day or two. Um, Crazy glue works wonders, doesn't it? That's what I used is crazy glue super glue. And two have already fallen off and I had to glue them back on. I didn't see your question. That's what's interesting because people think I ignore their question. It's not that. It's either it gets filtered out or I don't see it. So I don't ignore anybody. What was your question? I'm gonna actually check my settings right now because I'm still waiting for my DNA test results. Someone that's entwined with that group because they were also a victim confirmed I am, but just waiting on the test results to put it in stone. Yeah, I don't ignore questions. Let me make myself abundantly clear to people who haven't figured it out yet. Oh, so I was told the last time I talked to the sheriff's department that he told me that he talked to the lady at the testing center where it's being tested at, and she told him it could take another 6 weeks. So, just waiting patiently, as patiently as possible, because, you know, I can't force them to rush the test any faster. Well, let me say this. To anyone who thinks that okay, well, Yeah, I appreciate that. Some people ask that to like try and discredit me and shit like that, and you know, um, yeah, I'm still dealing with the bullshit. For people that don't believe me still and still want to believe the bullshit lies, um, that have been told about me, I don't care. I don't. Well, I appreciate that. It's. I've had a lot of fake supporters. I've had people pretend to be my friend for over a year and a half, and then show their true colors just to get close to me to hurt me. Fake friends, fake supporters. Hell, she pretended to be my sister, and she's actually the one I replaced. See, I did an age progression on the girl in red. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? For those who haven't seen it yet, I'm going to show it because I don't know how like I can't do it. Like people think it's weird sometimes. Some people think it's bizarre that I laugh at inappropriate things at times or whatever. Um, it's a coping mechanism. It's either that or I scream and cause destruction, and I'm not about that. So, hold on. I gotta get this set up first, real quick. Don't mind me. Alright, so. This is the girl in the red dress. Who I was told is me, right? Okay. That's the picture I used for the age progression. Okay. Now, that doesn't look like me, does it? But it does look like someone else, doesn't it? Now, is it just me? What do you guys think? You tell me. See, this here is Arizona, the one that lied and said she was my sister and all that, and has this personal vendetta against me. And this is the girl, the age progression of the girl in the red dress. The hair color, the eye color, the smile. Uh, yeah. Not to mention, let me show you something else. So I told you The youngest one shaved his beard off, right? Well, almost everybody is going to agree. I will be shocked if it comes back I'm not Tanya. Okay? Because if I'm not Tanya, I don't know who the fuck I would be then. But something tells me that's not the case. Thank you for the gifts of the likes and everything. You know, I appreciate it. Yeah, welcome to my world. Then you have a blog for Tanya Michelle Williams, and someone's posting anonymously on there. Once the DNA test comes back, and if it shows I'm Tanya, I'm a missing person of over 41 years. And all I gotta say is people are fucking twisted, man. My screen's not frozen. I'll be happy when I can start working out again and not, even when I cough, it hurts. Yes, I'll go back and forth. I'll change the subject a lot because it's, like I said, it's a coping mechanism. You know, I wondered for the longest time why she wouldn't let me get my driver's license. She didn't let me get my driver's license till 2017. Halloween of 2017 is when I got my driver's license for the first time. Thank you. And the only reason she let me was because they were going on, doing truck driving and that. So, yeah, there's a blog. Let me read you the latest that she posted on there. Oh, she deleted the one essay was deleted off of it. But I took screenshots of it, so I still have it. Yeah. So this is the latest one. April 3rd, 2025 at 10:41 p.m. This Heather McCord is beyond unhinged. This is for sure a money grab situation, and it's disgusting to do this to Tanya Michelle's family. This woman needs to be looked into on a criminal level. She also claims to be a child of the Illuminati. I never said I was a child of the Illuminati. God, people are fucking... I was bought by the Illuminati. There's a fucking difference, you nitwit. Every live on TikTok or Insta, there is a more disturbing situation she is or has been involved in. She needs to be stopped and committed. She needs to be charged with impersonating a missing and exploited child. Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. By their IP address. I didn't even know that I was not who I didn't know it was somebody else until she opened Pandora's box right before Halloween. And then on November 24th or 25th, I chalked it up to someone that had no heart, no soul, which is true on both accounts. However, I did not, but the name Tanya kept nagging at me. So some told me to look up children missing in early 80s, and I looked on the missing and exploited children's site. The first name that popped up was Tanya Michelle Williams. I know, but actually, there is one where they did call me a witch, and yes, I consider myself an eclectic witch, so I'm very spiritual in that. It's completely insane, and I still can't wrap my head around the shit. You know? I think in her warped, delusional mind, she thinks that her doing this, posting on the website, that blog, and saying my name and all this, and all the lies that she has told about me, for some reason in her warped, delusional mind, she thinks that it's going to make people think badly of me. Like people are gonna start believing her again. Or something, you know what I mean? Anybody that goes and reads those um, anonymous comments that has been written clearly by her uh, is gonna, anybody with common sense, or at least one or two brain cells, right? Anyone that reads that is gonna see how insane this person who's writing them is. I mean, is it just me? Because that's what I would think. Do you want to hear the essay that she wrote and then ended up deleting from there? Just, she always watches and everything on fake accounts. Let's read it. Oh, I got acid reflux. Jesus Christ, this is fucking. Let's read all of them. I'm gonna read all of them, okay? Because this is crazy. December 3rd, 2024, 10:46 a.m. The lady recently claiming to be Tanya has no facts or proof. She's asking a crystal pendulum for answers to questions. She also hung up on law enforcement when they asked for a DNA sample. She's on TikTok trying to make money on a kidnapped child's name. It's horrible. She blamed another Heather's family, innocent family, for kidnapping her and has made threats. December 3rd, 2024 at 11:13 p.m. The lady claiming to be Tanya is Heather McCord, and she is extremely dangerous and not a good person. She threatens people if they underestimate her. She says she will take away their freedom, careers, and even their kids by calling CPS, and it's all recorded on TikTok and Insta. Stay far away from this person. She needs major help and belongs in a mental facility. Warning. You with me so far? Gotta take a drink. Sip some tea. No, I am all woman. But you seem to be, well, are you, I mean, you're hiding your identity. Had to sip the tea before I continued with the pure insanity here. January 19th, 2025 at 7:05 p.m. I've been watching Heather McCord on TikTok. This woman is unhinged. She casts spells on souls and puts them in jars in her freezer. That's not how the fuck it works, but okay. It's all a money grab. Her DNA was taken, and we're all waiting to hear what the results say. I'm sure she will say it's her, or she will hopefully disappear off TikTok altogether. Hello. What's the whole thing with the money grab shit, you know? Okay, ready for this? This is a long one. March 23rd, 2025, 9:31 a.m. Heather McCord is using this poor missing child and her family for attention and money. Hey Heather, if you see this, go ahead and threaten me with prison. It's your favorite thing to do. How much money did you raise through your PayPal for that tattoo? But yet no tattoo, but you have all this fitness things coming in. First of all, I didn't get any help for the tattoo whatsoever. Secondly, I bought the fitness equipment myself. I do have an income, you know. But I guess I'm not allowed to get things for myself. Anyways, I'm going on. Interesting. Heather, hate to break it to you, but no matter how much you don't want to be a part of your birth family, you are not this poor missing child. Also, not some mysterious other missing child either. Sometimes people are just born into shit families. Deal with it. First, the DNA results were going to be in 2 weeks, then a month, and then 3 months, and now 6 months. You think your story hasn't changed, but darling, it has. Really? My story changed? Okay. Only constant is you saying you are not doing this for money and mentioning lawsuits to everyone who breathes in your direction. Okay. You want a payout and it shows darling. What is up with capitalizing darling? It's weird. This person's fucking off the rocker. Good luck. Odd how you have all these access to group of lawyers through your non-accredited school. First of all, my school is very accredited. Thank you. But yet you still just use them as a threat. No, it's called building a case. Which you're doing a good job of building a case against yourself. Stop using this for attention as a way to scam people. This is a real little girl who disappeared, not you. You need serious mental help, Heather. I hope Tanya's family goes after you for doing this to them. Oh, by the way, I hate to break it to you. Your latest thing about being a brunette with the little girl in red has red hair. Hair changes. Yeah, but it doesn't go from strawberry blonde to dark to the color of my hair. from 2 to 3 years. And when your eyes are blue till you're 2.5, they're gonna stay that color. Mine, for example, changed 3 colors from birth to childhood. Good for you. And the eye color, most babies are born with blue eyes, and they can shift to others as you get older. Also, might want to think about the lighting of those pictures. You sound like an idiot, and your yes men in your chat just agree to stick around to see the crash outs you have. You talk about others' possible addictions. No, bitch, we all know you love your nose candy. You do it on live. And there's recordings. There's recordings, bitch. You talk about others' possible addictions when you do so much broccoli, you sometimes can't even speak. Number 1, I have a medical card. Number 2, it's very legal where I'm at. I could do it walking down the street passing police officers and nothing will happen to me. Or anybody else for that matter, because it's legal. Man, reading that article about Frankie was hard, huh? Why was it? Why would it have been hard? I'm very proud of him. I read that article because I'm proud of him, and I have it. I screenshotted it and still have it. I don't know where, like, fucking dog. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Words are hard for you. You smoke so damn much. Yeah, but my IQ's 115, bitch, so what's your point? And I don't have psychosis like you. See, I took a psych evaluation. I was very honest. The only thing I have is PTSD. You, however, have most likely schizophrenia. It goes on. Leave this family out of your crazy fantasies. Excuse me. Also hate to break it to you, you scare no one. Well, then you should ask the Masons why they're so scared. If they're since they're not scared, they lock themselves up in buildings and call the police instead of just taking me out. So you tell me, no, they're not scared at all. But please, I digress. I'm going on with this. Go ahead and make those crazy assumptions of who this post is by. I know it's you. You don't know. I just, okay, where is it? You don't know my name or my TT handle yet, my TikTok handle, yet I'm in there all the time and talk to you very frequently. Have fun guessing wrong, Heather. Stop using a missing child. You know what's interesting? There's clues in this. For starters, every time they put Heather, it's all capitalized. Kind of like she did with the name Tanya. She put it all in capital letters. I know it's you, Arizona. Heather. See, I don't make threats. I make promises. Now, just because nothing has happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to. It's called, again, like I said, building a case. You're doing a real good job of that. See, common sense would have been not to do anything or say anything. Because then I would have never known. It's mama underscore bear underscore 80 something something something. Turns out she's been stalking me online for probably almost 20 years. Well, I think we all know who she really is at this point. At least I do. So do others. Others will agree with me. After analyzing the pictures, including, well, let me put it to you this way. Say your family was part of a very evil, psychotic, satanic cult, right? And they're all insane. Because when you think you have the only way you take people out is you hire people to do it. That kind of thing. Say, you're part of that family and your great grandparents are the top dogs of this group. Okay? And so, but you have some birth defects that are very visible. And these are elite people. They can't have that in their family. So they keep you around for about 2.5 years. 2.5, 3 years. Okay? And then they they give you to someone and tell you they're going to come back for you. But they never do. And then years down the road, you find out that they replaced you with someone else, another person. And so instead of blaming your family, you blame that person. The person that your family replaced you with. Because you feel like, I guess, like they are living your life that you should have had. I didn't ask for this. I would have rather had my own life. Might live my real identity in that. I would have. I would still love to. And for the record, because she clearly doesn't know anything, y'all know that I didn't even have to do the DNA test, right? I did it because it was the right thing to do. I could have gone on without ever doing it and just lived my life the way I was living it. And continued to go the route I was, or whatever. But the family needs to know. That's the real reason I did it. Because the family's been looking for over 41 years. I know, right? You can't beat me, bitch. You're not in my league, not on my level. And he would never have anything to do with somebody like you. Why? Because of the type of person you are. Just like Amanda Jean Irwin Brown, he will never have anything to do with you either. Why? Because of what you've been doing. Yeah. Turns out she would actually be the real Heather. My real name would be Tanya. Most likely. Born September 29th, 1981, not November 23rd, 1980. And looking it up, public records and everything, she has 3 different birthdays. One is January 1980. One is January 1981. And one is March 1983. So, which one do you think is accurate? Oh, I'm sure she'll get plenty of attention in jail when the time comes. Hello. I'm ready for this nightmare to be over. Ready for my damn results. Especially if my mom is still alive. I would like to be able to make memories with her. You know? If I can. I hope she's alive. I also hope that she's going to want to have something to do with me. And I know that sounds probably ridiculous, and people are going to say, of course she will. Why wouldn't she? Well, the life I've lived, the people I was with, they weren't my family, but growing up knowing them as my family, that's what I'm used to. My bio father passed away in I think it said he passed away in 2014. I just hope that my my mom is alive and she'll want something to do with me. Who knows? Maybe I'm like my mom and don't know it. Actually, I'm probably not going to change my name to Angel Grace. If, when the results come back and it shows I'm Tanya, I'm going to use my real name. No. I have one vague memory of, I guess I was with my family at a roadside motel, had a station wagon, like the National Lampoon's Vacation. I very vaguely remember. Yeah. And then I remember the day I was taken. And other things. I overthink a lot. And I'm like, I do a lot of what ifs in my mind. And I'm not scared of nobody, or I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not scared of nobody. I can't really say that. The one thing that scares me is that family. That um, there's a couple things actually. I think, what if that family doesn't want me around? What if I'm too much for them? What if my mom doesn't want anything to do with me? What if they find out? What they find out everything I've been through? That they'll think I'm too damaged. You know? At least my mascara is waterproof shit. Right? You gotta remember the way the people I was around and was raised with, the things they were my first bullies, my first abusers. So basically conditioned to believe the worst of the worst. How one would have that I have is, I know it's probably really stupid. What if my mom didn't want me? Yeah, I know. What if my mom didn't want me? You know? I don't know. I don't know what to think. But that's what I'm used to. So. Well, I couldn't imagine a grandmother and a father selling a child either, but here we are. What if the fact that I can't trust people what if that's gonna be too much for them? You know? What if, because I also have a thing about pushing people away, you know, because and I do it intentionally to see if people are willing to stay around or give up, you know. I hope so. But the life I've had, it's like, so that's my fear. The only fear I have. Because what I know is people could tell you that they love you and everything, and then turn around and fucking show that they actually hate you just because you exist. I'm trying. I trust and believe I do my best to think positive. It's just old habits die hard. Yeah, not yet. Um, Old habits die hard. Like the negative thinking, especially in a situation like this. Um, I'm not a hateful person. See, I don't condone violence either. And even with the people that hurt me, I don't wish any ill will on any of them. I'm elevated. Um, I don't wish ill will on anybody that has ever hurt me. Do I want them to pay legally? Of course. But do I wish revenge on them or vengeance or anything like that? No. I don't wish bad upon anybody. I just don't want to be hurt anymore. Let's see. Someone can't stop. She seems obsessed with me. I mean, it could be just me that sees that, but I don't think so. She gives out the single white female vibe shit. Thank you. You ever seen the movie Single White Female? Kind of like that. I didn't get away from them till January 2023. I came to the realization that all my relationships were set up. hmm See, all my relationships were set up. Thanks. Oh, they did a good job of it. The first memory I have being with that family was trying to run away. I remember running and just, I got up to the elementary school. What do you mean, what was in the article that would have been hard for me to read? Um, I got up to the elementary school before I could get to the doors. The woman who adopted me in 1990, I grew up knowing as my aunt. Um, she got up there in the car and got me in the car. It took me back to the house. Oh, I have no idea what would have been hard for me to read. They seem to be under the impression that I'm a jealous woman. I'm not. In any way, shape, or form. Like, I think he said something about. The only thing I can think of is in the. Like, because when you're in the entertainment business, you know, entertainers will. Part of the thing is making women think that you want them or something like that. But it's like, why would that bother me? Why? Like, it's ridiculous. See, if I were to be with him and he wanted to go dance with other women, yeah, baby, get it, girl, get it. That's how I am. He wanted to get our freak on, let's have a threesome, whatever. Let's go to another girl, another guy, which one you want? Let's do it. Like, the shit don't bother me. That's what's funny. That they think it does. It doesn't. Because here's the thing. If Frankie and I end up together, I have no reason to be jealous or worried about anything. Nor would I. The reason is because if he decided to be with me, what the fuck would I be jealous for? If he chose to be with me over all these other women that he could be with, I like that's a big thing. I would never like that's just stupid to be jealous. No, we've never dated. We flirt a lot. He flirts with everybody though. He's Italian. How did I first came across him, or how did I actually meet him in person? It's two different things. So, yes, he does. Yes, he knows how I feel. Okay, so December 1st of 2020, I ended up leaving my ex for good, my last ex for good. And I decided I would never be in love with anybody. I would be single the rest of my life. I was fine with that after all the assholes I've been with. And all the abuse and everything. But then February of 2021 came along. I downloaded TikTok for the first time, and a week later, here he comes on my For You page. And I fell in love with him as soon as I saw him. Because the first thing I saw was his heart and his soul. And he was wearing his hat backwards. It was a black hat. I think it had some writing on it. He was wearing a long sleeve, tannish brownish shirt. He was sitting down. I think he might have been wearing khaki pants. He had his glasses on the front of his shirt. And saying, "Build me up, Buttercup." And mind you, I had no idea who he was. I'm like, oh my god, when he started saying, I'm like, oh my god, who is this guy? He needs to be doing this as a career. No fucking idea that he already did. That he already was. So that's how I first came across him. And I actually won a Zoom with him that year. And we had our Zoom. It was supposed to be like 10 minutes and it lasted a half hour. So that was nice. And I was nervous about it at first, obviously. I bought one ticket and one of the Zooms. That was amazing. But I was nervous to talk to him at first. But then as soon as we both got on, and I don't know, it was like immediately. It's like talking to somebody I'd known forever. And here I am crying again, damn it. But yeah. So that was our first conversation we had with the Zoom. And then, for back and forth a lot on his lives and in comments and that. But when I met him in person for the first time, it was Wigs of Wishes 2022. And during his performance, I'm alright. During his performance, his uncle, one of his uncles, seems to have sought me out in the crowd. He starts talking to me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we call him Cheech, and homie call him Cheech." I'm like, "Oh, awesome," He's like, "I taught him everything I know." I'm like, "Oh, you did an amazing job," it was cool. And all of a sudden, here comes Frankie, and so it just starts singing to me, and I'm like, "Damn, girl, all I know is every time you're near, and feel the thing, something moving." Yeah. And I have it on video, and you can hear his uncle saying, "Yeah, Cheech, go in the background." So, after his performance and everything, and afterwards, they kept announcing that he had to leave. So it took me forever to get up the courage to talk to him. And someone took a video. Someone took a video, and he was very, well, very affectionate. Very sweet. That's some fans, and that's him, obviously. I didn't ask for the video, but I'm glad I got it. I didn't even know about it. That's Frankie. I cherish every moment with him. Yeah. My dumbass thought he was just being nice. He's a very sweet man with a heart of gold and a beautiful soul, and extremely talented. Now, I know I was gonna change my name to Angel Grace, but the reason I'm not going to after thinking about it is because something that Arizona, when she was pretending to be the bio mom while texting me as the bio mom, you know, when she had me thinking I was her sister. I asked what my real name was, and the response was, I gave you the name Angel Grace, but your daddy called you Tanya, and Tanya was in all capital letters. See, she didn't just text me pretending and pretend to be my sister. She pretended to be the mom. She pretended to be another sister named Fawn, which turns out to be her baby daddy's sister's name. Probably has no idea that she was using her name. Yeah. So, I mean, last year she even set up a fake account, reached out to people saying that, convincing people I was stalking Frankie, made a fake page to, just to try and ruin my reputation and make it appear that I was stalking Frankie. That didn't work. Yeah, it's like she thinks she's going to get him to change his mind about me and others change their mind about me. And it's like, you're not going to get people to change their mind about me, especially when they know me. No, not yet. I wish it would. It'll come back when it comes back. I can't rush it. Nothing I can do to make him go any faster. Oh, were you bought by the Illuminati too? No, no, right. I'm kind of feeling funky today, probably because, pushing myself so much and not getting any rest, really. I don't know how to rest, like I said. Because the reason I'm asking, by the way, Crystal, is because there are a lot of survivors that are too scared to come forward. And I want to reassure you, if you are a survivor, you have nothing to be scared of. Thank you. I had a meeting I was supposed to go to today, but my dumbass, I'm doing the 15-day cleanse thing, and I took them last night or before I went to sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. And so I was not feeling all that great today, on top of the fact that my lower right part of my stomach still hurts from doing the 200 on the ad machine the other day. So yeah. So I rescheduled the meeting with the agency for next week, and Friday I go to this makeup testing thing for this cosmetic line. They're coming out with, a new foundation, so I'm going to be one of the tests. I'm going to be, I'm going to be a test dummy, so to speak. But for doing it, they're giving me a $100 gift card for their makeup line or something like that, which is good. I can use, I need foundation as it is. Foundation and black eyeliner, I think, is what I need. But you never know, But yeah. I'm sure I'll feel better soon. I'm also kind of tired, elevated, and I only slept 4 hours last night too, so that didn't help. I don't from my understanding, it could be over $100 at some places. I don't get my nails professionally done. I don't get mine professionally done. Want to know the secret? I don't keep shit. I get my nails from Shein and Temu. Yeah, I get my nails from Shein and Temu. And I get the glue from Temu. The good kind that I get, it comes with 3 tubes, and it's $4 some cents. And the nail, I got 4 sets. These are the handmade ones. 4 sets. This time, I got the 4 sets for $2 and some odd cents, and then I got another 2 sets of handmade ones for 2 something. The ones with it just depends, but I don't spend much more than Zolfarino. His last name's Zolfarino. Zulferino. Zolfarino. He's one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my entire life. And I've been in love with him for over 4 years, and I continue to wait because unless it's him, it's gonna be nobody. It's so good. But yeah, I get my nails from Shein and Temu, and do them myself. I'm not spending $100 for the same amount that you go spend and get your nails done at a professionally done. You could buy I could get anywhere from 10 to 20 sets of nails. I could get 10 to 20 sets of handmade press-on nails and good glue for the price you pay to get your nails done at the nail salon. Then you gotta go fill them every 2 weeks. I'm not doing that shit. I'm a frugal bitch. My nails always look amazing. I'm not I'll tell you exactly how much these were. They came with a set of 4, and they're handmade. Um, don't get the perfumes off of there. Don't get those off there. They got Daniel Renee's perfume on there, listed on there. It's not his. They could get in a lot of trouble for that shit. Not to mention lawsuits. The Jahari perfume that he came out with or whatever. Yeah. So for these, okay. Trying to. That's not letting me do it. It was like $2 some cents. Here we go. So, god damn it, that's not what the fuck I said. Okay, so these are the ones. Oh, it's too bright. So we got the purple, we got these. These are the ones I'm wearing here. And then these are like a light pink. And then the green ones. And they're handmade. So approximately 4 something. Then there was a set of 2, and they're out of stock. But they're 2 different pink ones, and they were like 2 something. So, no, maybe a week, if that. And if you have any problems with your order, like if something's missing or whatnot, you call them, or not call them, but you get a hold of them. They'll make it right. Um, Still waiting. Still waiting. It'll come back when it comes back. I wish it would come back, but still having issues with Tweedledum, Captain Hook, but Um, yeah, I think for the PayPal card, I think you could go to like Walmart or something, put it on there. Or if you have PayPal, you can actually connect your debit card to your PayPal account and do it that way too, I guess. I don't. Well, I mean, come on. She wants to play games. I've warned her enough. Yeah, Captain Hook. Fuck. Let's do some fist bumps. Oh wait, you only have one to do. I'm not a mean person by any means. But there comes a time when you get fed up with the shit. When you give so many warnings and they don't want to listen. So, like, I have clothes from Team U2 that I like. Oh, yeah. So, and I'm not the type that. Yeah, but I'll just get, the nails that you find on TikTok of the live creators doing the nails and that? Whatever, right? They're the same ones that are on Temu. They get them from Temu, sell them on TikTok at a higher price. Like, I'm not kidding. The same nails that I get on yeah. I like the clothes to an extent. Um, they're good for summer, just not very good for winter because they're not cotton. They're spandex material. The material is spandex and polyester. So they're good for the summer, not for the winter. You know what's funny? When I was in Florida, I got rid of all my warm pajamas and stuff because I didn't think I would ever need them again because I'm an idiot. Never did I expect to be living in New York. Yeah. Oh, so is anybody a Sagittarius born in November? Because I have a tank top legging set that I got from Temu. It says queens are born in November. And clearly, if once the DNA test comes back, I'm not going to be wearing them or needing them, and I'm not the type to throw things away like that. So, you know, I'm willing to give them to somebody that wants them. They're extra large, I think, but they're very comfortable. Yeah, it says queens are born November. Well, if you want to, you can have it. It's a cute outfit. It's just you know, just, well, were you born at 11:59 on Halloween? All right. Um, but yeah, I still can't wrap my head around all of it. And I've been well informed that it's always gonna feel like it's not real. It's always gonna feel like it's not real. And it's I'm not real sure how to feel about that. I'm waiting for Ashton Kutcher to pop out and show me where the hidden cameras are. Tell me I've been punked so I can throw a punch him with a sharp foreign object. You know. Something like this has to be a fucking joke. Well, I thought that was November 23rd, 1980. Turns out I'm most likely September 29th, 1981. I think I know another reason why her family never went back for her and they kept me instead. PD files. They're all PD files. Because after the adopted mom got me in the car when I tried running away, took me back to the house, and they took me in the house and they beat me. The next thing I know, I remember, next memory I have is being in the shower with the uncle, which is like a brief, like, I only have a memory of maybe a minute of being in the shower. And then the next thing I remember is I couldn't stop urinating. So they put me back in diapers until they could get me to a doctor and I had to have a shot in my butt, or my hip, to stop it. Fucking twisted, man. All of them. Yeah. I don't remember over half my life, so that should tell you something. I said it before and I say it again. There's only one thing I really want more than anything in this world, but I kind of need. But I don't know if I'll get it. The one thing I want more than anything in this world and what I kind of need is for Frankie to show up at my door and take me in his arms, kiss me on the forehead, and tell me everything's going to be okay. See, all I want more than anything in this world is to spend a little time with him. See him and spend a little time with him. Quality time. Didn't even have to spend money. Because I miss him. A lot. Oh, I miss him a lot. Yeah. Someday my prince will come, I hope. Yeah. A girl can hope. Just wishing and hoping. Da 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 da. So, wonder if he'll ever come see me. Oh, by the way, anyone that thought about getting that 7-day flash thing that they say is like, that flattens your stomach or whatever, okay? Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. It when you wear it, it burns, but the container I have is almost gone as it is, and I haven't really noticed any difference, but I've also been eating differently and working my ass off in that and doing the 15-day cleanse in that, so that's what's doing it, but oh. See, I was burning more calories than I was intaking every day. So it's this 7-day flash shit here. I'll show you what I look like. The container is almost empty. I even would wrap saran wrap around my stomach and shit like that to get it in. So them coming on and say, oh, look at the difference in 7 days and that, right? Yeah. This is like, I ate something a little bloated because of the gastroparesis, but yeah, this is I'm a little more toned now in that because I've been working out, but yeah, see, it doesn't do what they say that it does. So, I'm alright. I have gastroparesis belly. Not looking good. Well, considering I've only been working out for like a week and a half. It's been a little bit of a change, but See, when I eat, I end up looking like I'm pregnant. Yeah, they put me on a lot of medication too. They also poisoned me. No. Oh, for fuck's sakes, come on. I need to just get a footstool. Shit. Ugh. So, gastroparesis. Well, they say it's a rare stomach disease. Yeah, gastroparesis is basically your stomach is paralyzed. Your stomach does not work. Which is why I have a stimulator. Me working out is like doing the ab machine in that I do. I'm not supposed to do. I'm not supposed to do a lot of things that I do. But I do it anyway because I'm hard headed. And I refuse to give up. Have they done a stomach emptying test? Yeah, I lost weight. I went from 276 pounds to 171 pounds from November of 2015 to August of 2016. And the only reason I didn't lose more than that was because I started drinking the boost shakes. Because it's the only thing that I could keep down. You wouldn't wish this shit on your worst enemy. Hiatal hernia, yeah. £100 is not a good thing. How old is she? Because that doesn't make sense. First, number one, gastroparesis doesn't go away. How does she not have the pain? That's what I'm confused by, because you always have the pain. Oh yeah, I have acid reflux too. Yeah, but she should be weighing more than 100 pounds. That's not a good thing if she only weighs 100 pounds. That means she's malnutrition, depending on how tall she is. How tall is she? Let me get this straight. The surgeon told her that she had diabetes a few hours after she had surgery. Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Yeah, we're not doing this. You could tell the lies that you want to tell on somebody else's life. You're talking to somebody that actually has gastroparesis, and that shit doesn't work like that. I don't know where you think. Yeah, no. So you can take your lies somewhere else. 21 Fun and Fun. Okay? You're like, your misinformation isn't going to work here. Well, I know. Number one, diabetes doesn't disappear. Number two, you don't find out hours with, when you have surgery, you don't find out you have diabetes. You're diagnosed with diabetes before you would ever have gastroparesis. You know. Like, people want to spread misinformation. Or I don't know what they were trying to accomplish there. Like, are they trying to make it seem like I don't have gastroparesis and that I'm lying? I mean, I can show my card. Oh, excuse me. I have a card for my stimulator for the device that's in my stomach, inside my body. Yeah. So, I'm not real sure what they thought they were going to accomplish. It's that's just no. Anyways, yeah, I'm not feeling all that great right now. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I just the way I'm feeling. I have this feeling that tomorrow I'm not going to be getting up or doing much of anything. Yeah, you're always going to be diabetic once you have diabetes. It doesn't go away. It can get better, but it never goes away once you have it. I'm pre-diabetic. My number is that I'm at is 5.9, which is the same as it was over a year ago. So basically, all I need to do is do what I've started doing, which is working out, eating right, losing weight, whatever. So, when you test for gastroparesis, you're going to know if you're diabetic beforehand. No, you're going to know before they test you for diabetes. If you have gastroparesis, you're going to know before you have surgery. Long before you have surgery that you have it, because they will test you for it. They do test for that. Thank you. But, like, you're not going to find out the day of surgery that you have diabetes. Also saying that your girlfriend is 100 pounds and she's much better now at a healthy 100 pounds. That's not a healthy weight for someone that is 23 at 5'6". You know that like people with diabetes know that they have diabetes. No, they said 100 pounds because I asked. I don't care either way. Well, they also said that she gained weight without even or barely eating anything. When you have gastroparesis, you don't gain weight, you lose weight. Well, you need to go to the doctor. They have iron pills in that. Um, I could tell you what to do to make yourself feel better. Yeah. Gastroparesis is where your stomach is paralyzed. They also said that person also said that the girlfriend didn't have any pain. It's a very, very painful disease. It's a very horrible disease you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy because of the pain and how you're sick all the time and everything. No. They were talking about the gastroparesis. You have to go see a doctor, especially if you have low iron. You have to go see a doctor. It's unfortunately. I mean, I have to get a new doctor. I don't like doctors. I don't like hospitals. But I have to. I also have epilepsy, so I have to. No choice. Oh, yeah, my MRI? Yeah, it came back fine. I take my epilepsy medication twice a day, and other than being pre-diabetic, everything came back fine. You know. I should be taking omeprazole. So, Crystal, you wanted to know what you could do to feel better? You went last year, but you ran out of the iron pills they gave you. Why didn't you, you should have. You need to go back to the doctor. And when you go to run out of the medication, you call and get a refill. They will call a refill in for you. It's that simple. Ugh. I'll pass on that. Thank you. Do you know what you do to get rid of hiccups, though? Drink a shot of Worcestershire sauce. To get rid of hiccups, you take a shot, a glassy, pour Worcestershire in it, and yeah, it works. Believe it or not, it works. It's disgusting, but it works. Learned that from my old boss, who used to work at a bar, and that's how she found out about it. Was when she worked at a bar because, people would get drunk, get the hiccups, and that's how she found out. So yeah, a shot of Worcestershire, I can't say the word. A shot of that will take care of hiccups. No, you gotta take it straight. You gotta drink it straight for hiccups. To my mods, be on the lookout because here they come. I see the names coming in. Like Night_Watcher. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Just spill water all over the place. Shit. I see who comes in real quick right here. Come on, Night_Watcher. Speak up. Speak. Or do you not have the cojones to speak? Hiccups or something, I guess. Um, you never know what it's gonna be like in my lives one night to the next, from one day to the next. Shit. Sorry. Don't know who that is, and not sure why it's being talked about in my life. Um, doing nothing but a good time. How can I resist? Ain't looking for nothing but a good time, and it don't get better than this. You're gonna have to contact the ASPCA. Or report it to TikTok. I don't know. Don't need nothing but a good time. How can I resist? Ain't looking for nothing but a good time. And it don't get better than this. Well, Night Watcher, you have quite a few accounts, don't you? See which one you're actually on. Sometimes I don't. I don't come on all the time, but as of late, because sometimes you just need to do things and get off social media for a while and get back to real life. And like, I live in New York, so a lot of times I go and I walk over through Manhattan, and I go and do a lot of different things. I live in Staten Island. I was about to say, why am I so fucking tired? And no, I know why I'm tired. I already know, man. You can take the girl out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the girl. No. I mean, I could tell you what I do for mine that helps me. Um, to be quite honest, what helps me is working out. Helps me with a lot of things. I love him. I love it, Sandy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely use that. They work great. I have one myself. I do love them. They're so cute. No, not really. That's the thing. I'm very different than other creators. I don't do duo lives. I don't do battles. I'm not on here for fucking for money and shit. I mean, I'm a content creator. I don't do anything for gifts or anything like that. People send me gifts when they want. Um, I promote TikTok products. That's about it. Yeah, I'm the realest motherfucker probably on here. I don't sugarcoat. I don't hide shit. I'm very open and honest about myself and my life. Um, and how my life has been. You know, a lot of people feel like they're alone in the world. A lot of people who have had trauma and things like that happen to them. And that's why I tell my story. Because if I could save at least one person from taking their own life, then I did something. You know? Because I know that for the longest time I felt like I was alone, that nobody would ever understand. Now, granted, a lot of people will never understand what I've been through because it's not something very common. But I always say the only way you can truly help someone is to go through it yourself. Because unless you go through it yourself and you've had that experience yourself, then you don't know how to help someone the right way. So that's why I tell about myself, my story, and that kind of thing. You can't change anything that happened in the past. Just keep moving forward. Don't look back. Hello. And don't let anybody tell you that you're not amazing. Don't let anybody ever put you down. And always remember there's only one person that you need to make happy and make sure that they're happy and take care of, and that is you. You don't have to make anybody else happy because their happiness plays a, you know, the only way you're going to be truly happy is you got to make yourself happy. I was supposed to go to a meeting with a modeling agency, but my dumbass decided, you know, took the 15-day cleanse pills last night, before I went to bed, and so I had to reschedule. And then Friday I go to this foundation testing thing. No. So I've been told I would make a good therapist. I've been told by therapist I would make a good therapist. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to end this. I am very tired. I need my beauty sleep, man. So I'll be on later at some point, probably. Maybe, we'll see. Love y'all. Have a good night. And remember, always remember this. The only person you gotta make happy is you. Also treat people the way you want to be treated. Because if you piss the wrong person off, they will give you so many chances to get it right, and you don't want to do that. They're gonna make you wish you had. So, I hope y'all have a great night. I am going to bed. Anyways, have a good night, guys. Till next time, see you later.